All right, guys. So I watched Venom, The Last Dance, and potentially the last time that I sing the Eddie or the Eminem Venom song. The fact that they have not gotten Eminem back for this franchise is, quite frankly, a crime against humanity. But yeah, I didn't like this movie. I'm not gonna kick the fucking bucket down the whatever. I don't like these movies. These movies are not for me. I do not connect with them whatsoever. I don't find uh, Eddie and Venom and their like friendship compelling or funny or endearing in any way, type, or form. I don't think that these movies are funny at all. I don't know that I've ever laughed once at any of the jokes. If anything, I might have laughed at the movies at some point, but I've never. None of the jokes hit for me. Seeing fucking a guy like pissing on Tom Hardy's foot. Yeah, they show that in the trailer. That's not a spoiler. Like I don't know. It's just not for me. I but here's the thing, right? Like I get that out up front and out of the way. These movies clearly have an audience, right? Like the first movie made a ton of money. The second movie made a decent amount of money, even though it released in that weird COVID period. And like in my movie theater, the audience that I was with, they were laughing. You know, every time that Venom was like, "I'm gonna eat somebody," and then Eddie's like, "We're not eating anybody. We can't do this, Venom." They were laughing. They were like, "Ha ha ha! That Venom character. Oh, he's a hoot in the holler, ain't he?" Like my audience was enjoying the movie. It seemed like so. Fuck me. So I guess that's just to say that if you like the first two Venom movies, this is more of that, right? Like as it should be, right? Because they're not just gonna come into the third movie and just completely change the formula and all of a sudden make it a fucking drama, right? It is a stupid comedic time. Eddie or Tom Hardy is doing his same performance. Venom is still a wacky character. So I don't know. I didn't like it, but as far as like what these movies are trying to be and who they're trying to appeal to, I think it was probably successful in that regard. Although I got to be honest here, even if you like the first two Venom movies, like, did you find any of the side characters in like compelling at all? Like we have these like scientist characters that are just like they don't feel human, and I don't know if they were like trying to make them kind of like nerdy and not or and like charming in like a weird way and like a Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory kind of way. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but they felt like androids to me. I don't even know how to explain it. Like the dialogue in this movie is awful. I mean, it's just, like none of it feels real. None of it feels like words that human beings would say to one another. You also have Chiwetel Ejiofor playing this like general character who's like, "Oh, I'm a general, and oh, I've got to fight. I gotta hunt Venom. We gotta kill Venom because he's too dangerous or something." And he was just like a bland military army guy, nothing to him. There's also this like family that is like in a decent chunk of the movie. They're awful. They're like these hippie characters, and they're just fucking weird. And there's just like there's just like an insane amount of time that we spend with them where I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, what even is this? I don't. It's just like so stupid. Honestly, something I will say is that the villain in the movie isn't terrible, right? They've been teasing him, Null. Like, this isn't a Morbius situation. I am pleased to let you know that, if you remember in Morbius, they very much teased that like Scorpion from Spider-Man Homecoming was going to be in the movie. He wasn't. They teased that the Andrew Garfield, or it was the Sam Raimi, right? Yeah, it was the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. He was like graffitied on a wall. That had fuck all to do with the movie, right? Like Null is in this movie and he is the antagonist, right? And I'll say this. I never thought I would say this, that Sony would do something better than the MCU, but the introduction of Null in this movie And, you know, because he's like they've kind of talked about him as if he's going to be like the Thanos of the Sony Spider-Man universe. The fact that they managed to introduce him in a solo movie, right, in Venom, Venom. They had to be the antagonist in this movie, while also teasing that he's going to be doing more things in the future. Far more successful than how they what they did with Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Like you left Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and Kang was just like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be like threatened by this character? He just got beat by Ant-Man. And no spoilers as far as how they handle him in Venom: The Last Dance, but like, he still feels like a big bad character by the end of the by the end of it all. So I guess you do have to give them their flowers when they deserve it, I guess. But it's also just so fascinating on that front because, like, he's supposed to be the Thanos of the Sony Spider-Man universe, but to that I ask, what universe? like, like, who exactly is Null going to be fighting at some point? Because, like, so you have Tom Hardy as Venom, but Tom Hardy has also been talking about how this is his last Venom movie, so maybe he'll still come in for like a team up movie at some point if they make like a Sinister Six or something like that. Maybe. But aside from him, it's like you have Morbius. Is Morbius going to be a part of the team that fights Null? Madam Web? Like the girls in that movie? Are they going to be in a Sinister Six movie of some kind? Kraven the Hunter? Because that's the thing, like Morbius and Madam Web were failures. Maybe Kraven the Hunter comes out and is a success. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Like, Venom is the only bankable character that they even have. So it's like they're trying to make you excited, be like, oh, Noel is gonna he's gonna be doing things. He's a naughty boy, and it's like, okay, like you don't have a group of characters that we would even be excited to see fight him. Like, it's just so. It's just a mess. But yeah, at the end of the day, as far as Venom is concerned, if you like the first two Venom movies, you will like this one, I think. I assume. Again, these movies are an anomaly to me. I don't understand them. I don't understand what people like about them. But people do like it. So go watch it if you like the first two. If you're like me and you didn't like the first two, you're not going to like this one. So if you want to just watch it because it's the next Marvel thing, then whatever. But you probably shouldn't consume like that. I do it because it's not even my job. I don't get paid for this yet, but it is a responsibility that I've put upon myself, I guess. So I'm noble and I'm a good person. So I don't know. Bye.